What's up, guys? Matt McElroy here from Number 9 Concepts. Today I'm going to show you how I go about using my IceBorn template and just making a jersey in Illustrator in general. We're going to start by making the Detroit Red Wings jersey. So first off, I delete the layers of the IceBorn templates that I don't use. The Red Wings use this sort of jersey with the round shoulder yoke. So we start off by changing the background color to the color of the jersey that we use. I'm going to zoom in here. I have to make sure that I can change these shoulder bits that don't change. I just go in and replace the color with the red. Let's see, what next? The Red Wings don't have this collar, so I delete that. I'm going to change the insert color to white. Make sure it changed. Then I'm going to change the collar color to white. This just helps with other teams that have more complex. It lets you do a little more. I'm going to go in and add the hem stripe now. I do this by making a block, and then I select the base of the jersey and duplicate that, paste it over, and I create a clipping mask. So I come down, open my clipping mask, and then I take that layer, copy it, and that helps me get that tight binding. I copy and paste it into my my front of the jersey layer. Every layer in IceBorn has its own little group, the front and the back and the pants and the socks, etc. So then I come in and gonna copy and paste this so I can get the arm stripes. Just move them up like that, nothing too complicated. Want to copy and paste that. I'm going to reflect it across the horizontal axis, I believe, vertical axis, sorry, and drag that across about into the same spot, put it there. I'm going to copy and paste those into the clipping mask that I made earlier for the hem stripe, and that keeps it, like I said, you know, within the bounds. Then I think next I'll go ahead and add the numbers. I'll do Pavel Datsyuk for this one. I have all the NHL fonts on my computer, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that. I make all my fonts size 30 or 40 for IceBorn. I just think it works the best. I like to center my font so that any rotation that I make is in the center of the font versus the side. I always rotate 20 degrees plus or minus on IceBorn. It just works out nice with the lines. I think the right side is 20 and the left side is negative 20. Just to do some adjusting to get these where I want them. That looks pretty good to me. I'm going to select and copy and paste those into that same clipping mask from earlier. The clipping mask is really important. It helps keep it all within the contents. Let's see, zoom out. I'll copy and paste my Red Wings logo, drag that over, get it kind of centered, and let's see, scale it down a bit. You know, every logo and every jersey I do, it all sort of finicky. There's not like a set number. It depends on how big the file that you started with is. But that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to change the back to the red. I'm going to start with the shoulder yokes like I did earlier. Just make sure that you get it so it has this stroke around the outside, so you keep the stitching of the jersey. And then the base red. Now I'm going to go in and select my clipping mask that I made earlier, and just take that layer, and because it's all set up, and there's no mirroring that needs to happen or anything, I just go into my back layer, drag it over, and send it to the back, but I pop it up one so it's not, you know, blocked by the shoulders, or not the shoulders, excuse me, the back background. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put Datsyuk's number on the back, and I need to rotate that to 20 from before, just the opposite of the 20, and I'll scale it up to about 100, I think is what I normally use. For the IceBorn, yeah, it's at 110 right now, a little too big, so I'll make it a little smaller. And then go ahead and add his name into the back. Let's see if I can spell this right. D-A-T-S-Y-U-K, I think. We'll go with that. If I'm wrong, you know, you get the idea. I use my name for most of the things. Just sort of send it down. Now I'm going to add the warp that the Red Wings, be sure to use Arch and not Arc, because Arch keeps the sides where they started versus distorting it at all. Let's just play around with this a little bit. Gotta make the IceBorn logo white, just like the Reebok logo would be, and the back of the collar also white. Just sort of stay in line. Not much of a concept, just sort of showing how it works. I'm gonna also make the plant red, because that's what color the Red Wings pants are. The pants, this little stripe is in its own clipping mask, just like the other one, but on the IceBorn I keep it. I started out with being in a clipping mask instead of creating a new one, just so you can do whatever you want, move it around however. Change the IceBorn pants and the helmet to red, and go ahead and now do the socks. I like to make the socks into a compound path, so that when I copy and paste it so I can make the clipping mask for the socks, it stays one solid shape instead of having to do two different clipping masks for each sock. I just do one. Go ahead and make that white, bring the socks shape to the forefront, make my clipping mask, just like I did earlier. Copy and paste that into the sock layer, send it down so it's not constricted by my borders. Moving around. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to delete the jerseys down at the bottom because I'm just going to copy what I already have. Oh, I forgot the logo. Got to try again. I'll just select all that, copy and paste it. I'm going to drag it down to the other socks just so I keep it lined up. I'll get rid of it for a second, delete that stuff, and just make sure you paste it right back into the same spot. Now I'm going to select the jerseys and the socks, and not the helmet, because the helmet tends to not like to do this trick. Change it to white, but see my color insert, all the lettering is now red, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to white, just to keep the continuity. And let's see, I will do the helmet now. I changed the helmet independently because the visor and the ears are both white, and if I were just to select it all, those would change colors, so I'm just changing that to red. The Red Wings have red sleeves though, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. I will do that by selecting the outline of my arm. Gotta make sure you get all the points if you're gonna do this sort of thing. Just copy and paste those into place, and I'm gonna move it over one just so I can see it, and I need that top bit so I can make sure I get an even fill, and I'll move that over. I'm gonna join everything there. Oh, gotta make sure it's red. Put that back into place, and now I'm gonna select and move, just copy and paste that again so I get the other arm, drag that one into place, and there we go. Copy and paste both of those into the clipping mask that I had earlier, send it to the back, and I'm just trying to find my lines here, change those to white. Now they're appropriately colored, and I'm going to do the same thing, copy and paste these two layers into the other clipping mask, the back version. Oh, I didn't mean to delete those. Okay, try again, copy and paste, and move those into their appropriate place, send them to the back, and select my stripes and my numbers, and my stripes and my numbers. And there we go, now those are white, so you can see them just fine. Let's get a good look here, and that's about it. I hope that helped. I know I could talk kind of fast, but I just wanted to get an overview. If you guys like it, I'll do another. Thanks a lot.